Hey guys, it's SF and welcome to Impossible Mondays. This week it's going to be Shambhala, and the main monster that I'm going to use is Sakamoto Ryoma. So I'm going to bring two Ryomas and a Shen and an Azazel. So all Pierce monsters. I don't really recommend all Pierce monsters, but it does work, especially with Ryoma. This is probably not the safest team. If you want a safer team, then you want to replace a Ryoma with a Himiko, and then like probably a Shen with an Avalon or something like that. But first stage is all about clearing out the birds. If you clear out the birds, they'll drop a sword, and Ryoma does a good job in mob clearing, so his bump combo does a lot for dealing with the birds. The only thing you really have to be careful of is the damage walls. Shen and Azazel has no damage wall, but Ryoma does not, has no gravity barrier. But basically the whole theme of this team is to get Ryoma a sword, and no matter what you do. As long as Ryoma gets a sword, then it's really good. You'll be in a very good position. So the bottom right, Ryoma took the sword, and why you need to take the sword is because once you get the sword, instead of 2 times, I think it is 10 times the damage of normal monsters, and then most of the mobs have really high defense. So you need a sword to actually deal damage to them. So basically you hit Ryoma for the bump combo, and then all the squishy mobs will die instantly. Since the bump combo of Ryoma it pierces through enemies, and of course it bounces off the walls, it's very easy to get to other monsters. It works a lot better than Avalon. Yeah, that was basically Avalon's main job, and that was also Sanada's main job. That's why Sanada and Avalon are really good in this dungeon. Sanada, of course, her bump combos do pierce, but Ryoma just has more damage in general, and of course arguably a better strike shot. I wouldn't say like the best strike shot. And of course if you're a pierce monster, then you can avoid the damage rolls relatively easily. And just gonna clear off Basilisk there, and starting off with Ryoma that has the sword. You kind of want to not start off with Ryoma with the sword because you want to mob clear, but I'm just gonna deal as much damage as I can. And I did clear out the Spectre, which is not that good in my opinion, because Spectres revive the birds, so you want to actually keep the Spectre alive as much as possible so that he can keep on reviving the birds, which gives you more swords to play around with. As you can see, I'm just waiting for some. I'm going to strike shot because Ryoma does have the sword, so his bounces will deal a lot of damage. Not bad. And basically proc Ryoma's bump combo for more damage. And there's a sword over there as well, which is really good. And I try to just stay off with this shot because I want Ryoma to grab the sword, and sadly it didn't work that way. So I start off with Ryoma having a sword, which is not great because you want to mob clear. So I'm just going to clear off the birds. And there goes the Kama. Kama is a squishy target, but the barrier around herself can take in a lot of damage, can shield off a lot of damage. So that's why Ryoma is really good, because it pierces through the barriers. Like the spark bullet pierces through the barriers. So as long as you hit Ryoma, then you basically one-shots all the squishy mobs, including the Kama and the birds. So basically, mini boss is just clear out the birds and then getting the swords. Just make sure you refresh the swords. best as you can. And I gotta finish Shambhala off because the bottom left Basilisk is going to use this poison, which is gonna one-shot kill me. The poison damage is 50k, and the range of it is really big. The AoE is really big, so if 2 or 3 monsters get let's get to Ryoma and then just watch all the guys just drop. Even the common drops, which is really good. For Shambhala, you have to be careful of the left arm, the one that's up right now, because if you clear it, then it will proc a attack down. It will proc an attack down on your whole team basically, and that is not good, especially if you don't have swords to refresh it. Okay, and the HP trigger comes out. And one thing that's really good about Ryoma with the new transition is that he has a no win, and once Shambhala goes into trigger mode, the HP trigger mode, she will suck in your monsters and then deal a poison spread that will deal a lot of damage, and of course he'll hit your monsters. So if Ryoma's far away, then you don't have to worry about it. And another clearing of monsters with Ryoma's bomb combo. Okay. Shen did have the sword, so I just want to clear out the barrier, because the barrier does slow down your pierce monsters a lot. Next is Ryoma. Just make sure you don't hit the hand. One swipe through the hand will keep it alive. But if it's 2 swipes, then it's insta death basically. Okay, and then not trigger mode yet. And the hand does do a short range attack down, but as you see, 1 swipe doesn't kill it, even with the sword. And then trigger mode. If you have a bounce monster, then you can just bounce onto the bottom of Shambhala, and then that will be a one-shot kill. And then good. Okay, next is Ryoma. The third stage starts introducing the magic circles, so make sure you don't leave Ryoma as a chick, or else it will be really bad. And I mean like really bad. So there we go. Good thing Azazel has a no magic circle, and I was contemplating of where I should go, because I don't really need a sword onto Azazel. I need swords on Ryoma and only Ryoma. And I think I strike shot here. No, I didn't. Okay, that is fine. Okay, and here comes the birds again. And I'm strike shotting now because I do have the sword onto Shen. And I just want to clear off guys and not turn Shen into a chick. The meteor doesn't do that much onto Shambhala. Even on a more powerful monster like Agnamut, like normal Agnamut, it won't do that much damage. It'll only do like 1,000,000 or something like that. And I'm gonna strike shot just so that Ryoma doesn't turn into a turtle, turn into a chick. And there goes the arm, which is not good. But I do have swords out, so that's good, because and once Shambhala gets into trigger mode, he will not revive. She will not revive any of the birds left, so you gotta make sure that Ryoma gets the swords there. And I did get lucky with one of the swords onto the bottom. And now it's just more of not turning into a chick more than anything. Like that. Good. I did grab most of the swords. Next is Shen, and it's basically hope that Ryoma can finish with the sword. Okay, there we go. Because once that happens, then she'll do a poison that will one-shot you. it does a million poison damage. So I guess if you have an S++, oh, I missed that shot. I like totally missed that shot. If I did come back normally, I tried it back and then reposition. But 1 million, I guess with the Detox A++, S++, then you'll be able to save off that damage. And then basically, that was nothing. That was basically nothing. But it's basically strike shot time. And do as much damage as you can. This was where I kind of doesn't feel that good about it, because I hit the trigger and then Azazel got the sword, which is okay, but it's only Azazel with the sword. And I totally forgot Shen actually got a sword as well, because yeah, but that was pretty much it. But that is Shambhala. Like, Ryoma was already the top dog in this dungeon, but with the new improvements with the null wind and then the bomb combo, he becomes even more better. I think he becomes even more easier, more better for than Himiko. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.